Hello everyone, this is Young Outdoorsman coming back to you with another video today. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you in depth how I clean my guns. And I'm going to be doing it my way. It may be different from the way you clean your guns. And I'm going to show you some of the things you need to do and some of the things you shouldn't do, just for the purposes of this video. And just before I start this video, I want to say make sure every gun is unloaded. You have to make sure, 100% sure, that your guns are unloaded. You do not want to be cleaning a loaded gun. And there will be one exception to this video, and I will show you that here in a few minutes. But you always want to double check your guns are unloaded, and then you want to disassemble them, not completely, but the best you can. So like if you got a bolt action rifle, you want to take the bolt out, and if you got a break action gun, you might want to probably not take it apart. You might just want to break it down and expose the chamber. And if you got like a pump gun, like a shotgun, you just want to pull the pump down and expose the chamber. And if you have a revolver, you want to take the cylinder out. And if you have a muzzle loader, depending on what kind of muzzle loader you want the breech to be open. Just all depends on certain things. But thank you for watching. This is the intro to this video. Alright, this is going to be really hard to show you, but what I've done is I have disassembled this revolver. See, I've took the cylinder out, the cylinder pin that goes right here. I have my cylinder, and I have my cylinder pin. It's this is just a small pin that keeps the cylinder in the gun, which allows the cylinder to spin when you cock the hammer back. Alright, so to begin with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take cleaning kit, and I'm going to take my cleaning rod and I'm going to screw it together. This is just a small aluminum rod that comes with the Hoops 9 kit. Okay, it's just got a little handle on it, like that, and it takes usually about 3 of them. But in these kits, of course, if you get the bigger ones, they come with more items. But in this kit, it comes with little teeny weeny 22 long rifle wire brush, and they are stamped. It says 22 with a dot, which means 22 caliber. So right there, that's where it screws in them threads. That's just a 22 long rifle wire brush. So what I'm going to do, screw it into my cleaning rod. I'm going to take the gun. Of course, it's unloaded because it has no way to hold ammo. The barrel doesn't have nothing in it. So the way this pistol is, I can't take this frame apart probably without damaging it, because I don't know that much about them. So the way I have to do is I have to go in from the tip of the barrel down to the bottom of the barrel. So you have to go in like that, and you want it to come out right in there, like that. Okay, so you want to pull it in and out of the barrel several times, like so. Okay, then something you can do is you can take a flashlight and shine right in here and look through that end, or you can just hold it up in the air, look like at the light, and look down, and you can look and see if the barrel's clean or not. So if you don't have a flashlight, something else that you can do, you can lay your gun down. In this kit, it's come with a plastic patch piece to run a dry or wet patch down the barrel of your .22 firearm. Just screws right into your rod. So you can unscrew this, your wire brush, put it back where it goes so you don't lose it. and screw in your patch piece. Not sure what it's really called. Hope I'm getting all this on camera. You can run patch down the barrel. Now, it's better to have clean patches. It's always better, but see, there's what a used patch looks like. It's just all that dirt, burnt up gunpowder, and lead residue. So what you want to do is you can take, preferably something like cotton. You can take a piece of cotton like this. This was an old rag, I believe. You can take your pocket knife and cut you off a small section. Like so. Cut you off a small section. Okay. Then you can take, and in this kit, it comes with some Hopes 9 bore gun cleaner, which means that goes down in the barrel. And you have to watch this with your black powder guns because that will make your gun misfire if you're not very careful. So what you want to do, this is called a wet patch, is you dip your patch down inside the bore cleaner. So that, what that does is that breaks down all the dirt and grime inside of the barrel, which it doesn't hurt the barrel, it's not some kind of acid or something. And it breaks it down and cleans the inside of your gun. Let's see, you got my patch just a little bit too big here. Recut it. If it don't go, don't force it, because one of the worst things you can do is get a patch stuck in the barrel. It's very hard to get out sometimes. Sometimes it's not that bad because you can run a cleaning rod down it. Sometimes it gets really stuck, stubborn. If you get a, especially, oh boy, see there, blooper. You got a cleaning rod stuck. See there? That's why I use the stainless steels, because the aluminum's bent. You can see that the threads on my cleaning rod just bent. So even if you buy one of these kits, you should always go and buy a stainless steel one. Stainless steel cleaning rod. You can try and bend it back. See, they bend back pretty easy. So just be very careful. It's better to choke up on your cleaning rods, but just run it straight, pat your wet patch straight down the barrel and back out. Sometimes it comes out like that, then you gotta pull it out. But you see it turns black and gets discolored. That's good, because it's breaking down all the bad stuff that's stuck on the walls and the riflings of your barrel. So run it through again. See, it gets your thumbs and your fingers pretty dirty. So that's what you want. You want a dirty patch. So after that, you can take another dry piece of the material that you have your patch, that's made out of your patch. Could be pre-cut patches or homemade patches that you cut yourself like I did, which is just stuff I have laying around. Patches aren't that expensive, but I haven't been to the store to get some. So what you do after you run a wet patch is you run a dry patch through. One, to clean all that up. Two, to see how dirty the barrel still is. You run it through a couple times, make sure the gun's clean. Then you can move on to lubricating the outside, checking for rust, and fixing issues. So that turned out working out pretty clean. So on this revolver, so bore is clean, rifling should be clean. so now we got to oil up the hammer, maybe the trigger. So one thing you can do is you can take synthetic gun oil and you can just actually just spray down in the mechanisms. But since I have some other oil in this cleaning kit, I have some lubricating gun oil, which means I can take just a little bit of drop of that. I can put it right down in here, just a couple drops, all over the moving parts, just to keep them running good. Maybe work the action a couple times, and then rub it through your trigger, just a drop. Okay, so the outside's good. Alright, so now we're going to do some rust prevention. So we're going to set the cylinder aside. We're going to do that last. I'm going to take some kind of old rag. This is my gun cleaning rag. It's all dirty, which is fine. Usually you can fold it over itself. I'm trying to talk a little bit louder because it might not be in the camera view here. But all you want to do is take your synthetic gun oil, spray it on your rag, and wipe down the outside of your barrel and your frame. Sometimes you gotta after it's done, it's really shiny and very pretty looking. You can really see the blue one stand out on the barrel. You can see the spots where the blue one's chipping off, but that's okay. So after we've done that, we're going to set the gun something clean. We're going to move over to our cylinder pin, which is a little dirty. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to run it through this rag, both sides. I'm just going to add just a little bit of oil. Just a little bit of oil, and then set it aside. It should be fine. Alright, so last we have our cylinder. What we need to do for our cylinder is we need your cleaning rod again, okay? So this time we don't need it quite as long, so you can take off a couple links of your cleaning rod. And I want to apologize, this is probably going to be a long video. I really appreciate it if you stick to the end, but it's all up to you. If you're enjoying this and like and subscribe, it really helps my channel go a long way. It really means something to me. But if you don't, that's all on you. That's your decision. Alright, so we're going to take another dry patch. I really don't use wet patches because this is just where the bullet sits. So I'm just going to run a dry patch through each hole here. Try and get this on film. Doesn't have a blooper. It happens. You want to try and do this without doing any more. You probably don't have to do it probably every hole twice, just so you can make sure that you've done them all. So that's why when you make sure the revolver's unloaded, if it has the number of bullets it can hold is you double that by 2, and then you check that by that. You check every cylinder by that. So by that I mean this is a 6-shot revolver. So if I want to check to make sure it's unloaded, I rotate the cylinder and check all 6 holes twice. So I'll see every chamber twice or 12 times. So then after that, take just a little bit of lubricating oil and go in where your cylinder pin goes in. That's that hole. You want to make sure that's got good and oiled up. Just a couple drops. That's all it needs. Make sure it runs down towards the bottom. Now it's good. So then you can reassemble your pistol. Alright. So I gotta open the loading gate. Set my cylinder inside. Try and line it up the best I can here. Alright, just put it on half cock position. Then I'm going to turn it upside down, push this button, and put my cylinder pin in. So after that's in, firearm is cleaned and ready to go. So we can set it aside now. Alright, so now we're done with the pistol. Let's move on to the black powder rifle. Both of these rifles are mine. I actually built, my grandfather built and made one of them, the long rifle. But these are probably some of the toughest to clean, just simply because they are so daggone corrosive, the black powder is. So I'm gonna have to dig around and hopefully find my 50 caliber brush. The concept is the same, except I'm going to use this big clean rod. So what I'm going to do is, there is two kinds of brushes that I know of: a wire brush and a wool brush. Wire brush is for getting the hard stuff off, like rust and stuff that collect inside the barrel, like burnt powder, stuff like that. And then the wool brush is used to put your solvent on, or the bore oil, and run it down the barrel and clean the inside the barrel. So I'm going to grab my brush real quick. This is why you keep all your stuff together. I cannot find my brush. Boy, this video is full of bloopers. Alrighty folks, I found my brush. Alrighty, so this is a 50 caliber brush. This one's very used and pretty nasty. So I'm going to get the inside, open this up. Okay. We'll get my adapter piece. This is two different thread types, so I got to get my adapter, or not. Yep. Well guys, probably not going to do this Kentucky long rifle today. That'll be for a different video. I do have my CVA Optima, which I can be able to clean today. So this one's pretty corroded up. So the good thing about these guns is on the bottom of the ramrod, which is what you use to load the gun, it's got an adapter to put your cleaning brush on. So what you want to do is take the end of your barrel, just like you were loading a black powder gun, okay, and you're going to run the brush down in the barrel, up and down. See all that stuff come out? That's what you want. You want to be able to go all the way down the barrel. And it's a wire brush, so you want to go up and down with long strokes and try to knock off all the junk that's got built up in the barrel. I'm not going to lie, I have been letting this one go. I should have cleaned it more already, but I haven't. So that's why I'm going to make a video about it. Alright, so after that, you can turn the barrel upside down over something and let the dust fall out. Okay, and then keep going. Something else to do while you're doing this is you can dip your brush down in the bore solvent and help break all that junk down. Just like that. Okay. Set that back aside and then start brushing again. This brush is actually getting so used that it's kind of just sliding down the barrel, which isn't good. So alright, so after that, after you get all that stuff broke up, you take that off. Okay. Alright, this is what your cleaning brush, your cleaning rod is for, instead of your ramrod. So I'll put my ramrod back down on my gun. Okay. Take this attachment, which is for another patch. Okay. Then you can screw that into your cleaning rod. Okay, then again, get your patch. I've done got bore solvent down in the bore, so I'm just gonna cut me off a. This is a 50 caliber, so you need pretty big size patch. So something like that, about that size. So what you do is you fold it over itself and pinch it, and put it through this hole. If you can get it to go, cotton tends to fold up. Come apart on us, but you can then go down in the barrel just like that and just swab the inside of the barrel. Alright, and which that means it's really good when you do that if there's not much black dirt and grime and stuff on the inside of the patch. So after you get done cleaning the bore of your gun, I wouldn't recommend this, but this is probably not the thing to do. But you can look down the barrel and see how clean it is and see if you need to work on some spots. I wouldn't recommend doing that because it's, you know, kind of disregards gun safety. Alright, so after that, what you can do is do not oil the breech. That's one thing you don't do, especially while planning on hunting with it right after, because that will make your gun misfire. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to simply, so the bore's clean, so now I'm going to throw my patch away. I'm going to put everything up, tidy everything up just a little bit, and then I'm going to take my cleaning rag again, my synthetic gun oil, I'm going to spray it down, And I mean, if you, I mean, do good, you make your guns last for years. But you also make the bottle of gun will last for years too. Alright, we'll add just a little bit more oil. This rag's trying to come apart on me. I've used it so much. Make sure you don't spray yourself in the face. That'd be another funny blooper, wouldn't it? So, make sure you give your gun a good coating on all the metal surfaces. This is a rust prevention. Keeps your gun from rusting. Alright, hey everybody. Sorry about this video. I had quite a few bloopers. One of my cleaning rod being on me almost broke, and my memory card actually got full and stopped, so the clip before this one kind of just cuts off when I'm holding my gun, and that's because my memory card just kind of just cut off, got full, and wouldn't let me film anymore. So I had to slap like 4 videos together. I hope everybody enjoys it, and I have to keep this video short and sweet, and I just want to say thanks for watching. I really do appreciate the people that watch to the end, and I hope everybody has a great day, and God bless.